guys feel like you're maybe getting a little disrespected here, that you're a pretty good team and deserve a little more than that?
You know what? It's just outside noise. I think this group does a pretty good job of listening just to one another, and that's it. You know, I think anytime you start focusing on things, what people are saying outside the organization, it can mess with your mind a little bit, affect your play. And I think if we can just continue just to focus on what happens in this dressing room and what people are saying within this dressing room, and really at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
It's cliche. You gotta work as hard as you can and stick together. I mean, it might happen that we lose the first game. It might happen we lose the second game in overtime or something like that. We just gotta make sure that we play good hockey. And last year, what we were like 2-8 or something in the first 10 games, something like that. I mean, it's hard to come back from it. So just gonna make sure that first 10 games we are right there, because that's what's gonna make a difference in the end of the season.
Do you like opening up against the defending Eastern Conference champion? Do you like that test of the barometer?
I think it's wherever you go in on the road, it's going to be a big challenge, and I think it's a challenge for us. But I think it's a good challenge for our team, and it's one that we'll take on.
You think it's better to have a really fast team that's giving you trouble in that building for forever, as opposed to maybe a Buffalo, a team that the Flyers might not look up to?
Honestly, you don't. I mean, you don't get to make that choice either way. That's what the schedule is, and again, I think the things you mentioned. I mean, they're a team that plays with a lot of speed. They're quick on transition. They push the pace in a lot of areas. So that's a challenge, and it's going to be one that we'll be ready for, and we've got to go in and have a great mentality and play a real good road game.
Just the work ethic from, I think, to a man was pretty solid throughout the entire camp. Hack came in and put a real fast-paced practice style right off the bat from day one. It gets tiring, as the weeks go on, but guys really dug in to try and get the most out of the practices. I think there's not too many guarantees in life, but the one thing you can guarantee is how hard you work, and I think guys did a pretty good job at that. And if we can just kind of have that mentality moving forward, putting our time in practice, getting better in practice, it's going to translate into hockey games.